so much for stopping in. This video is a continuation of the transmission about what I'm calling the mystery to find Yazhi, the little one. If you have not seen the first video, this is the second video. If you haven't seen the first one about this transmission subject, please listen to it and then come back to this one. It's really important. So this is the second, the second video regarding this mystery. I'm calling it, I was given the title, The Mystery to Find. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't make that one up. I was given that title. So this is the second, let me just take a sip of water, sorry. This is the second video regarding this mystery. Before I continue, I want to remind you, I received this information through a combination of channeling, remote viewing, dreams, and automatic writing. It's the way I always receive. It's a combination. It's one and all at different times. So this is the continued story. I'm going to recap first quickly. On approximately January 11th, I received a message that said, Gava Govina and Sava Govina will help you. That's it. That's the message I got. I didn't know at the time what that meant. Now I believe it is to help with this mystery of the missing little girl. They're going to help us. Then on January 16th, I was asked a question by a dedicated subscriber to my YouTube channel. I was asked the question about Yazhi, the little one. It's not her full name. That's a shortened version of her full name. He asked what happened to her, where she is, and how she may be found. That evening, when I went to bed on January 16th, what I wrote, I started getting vignettes from her. I started getting visuals of what she's been going, what she's gone through. She showed me 5 different vignettes. I got one later, so I got 4 right. Okay, so on the 16th, I received 3 vignettes. She was walking in a desert. The second one, she showed me an injury to the top right part of her forehead. It was bleeding slightly, but it was mostly dried. She showed me, the third one, she showed me long, beautiful, shiny hair. And the color was chocolate brown. It was beautiful, you guys. It was shiny, beautiful, soft, flowing, long hair. Then on January 17th, the 4th vignette came in. She was, it's the 4th one. She was at the edge of a sea or an ocean, a body of water, with artificial light and underground living. I'm going to have to look into some of these things. And so now this is where the story continues. Okay. That was a recap. Now I'm going to tell you what it comes next. On January 17th as you recall, if you've listened to the first video, as you recall, I keep a pad and pencil by my bed with me all the time. When I receive something or, I date the page, I date it and I put a time. I look at the clock, I write it down, and I write down what I'm receiving. So on January 17th at 2:21 a.m., I received this visual. This is what I wrote. Craft darts around, committee to committee, makes them happy, helps make decisions. Energy is craft, not someone. Just a second. These were each separate. They were given to me each separately. It said Craft darts around. Waited a few seconds. Committee to committee. And then it said energy in craft, not someone. Decisions from people's energy to craft. I received 1, 2, 3, 4, those 6 statements with a couple of seconds in, a pause in between each one. It wasn't anything. It was just dunk, 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 dunk. So this is how I would present this message. I would say there is a craft that darts around from committee to committee. This attention makes them, the committees, happy and helps them make decisions. The energy in the craft is not someone. It is energy. The decisions come from the people's energy transmitted to the energy in the craft that moves around and helps. That's how I would explain it. It's not how they said it, but I told you how they said it. So now, just as a kind of a side note, I think I'm going to ask a couple of questions later. What is the committee? What do they mean by committee to committee? And is the craft in the air or in the water? That's some of the questions I want to ask. All right, so now in my receiving, it's January 25th of 2025 in the afternoon. And like I always write down a time, it was 3:30 p.m., not around, it was 3:30 p.m. Basically, I look at the clock, I write the time down. This is what happened. The girl showed me another vignette. So this is the 5th vignette that she has shown me. What I wrote was, this is what she said. She has a happy childhood. She has a happy childhood on Earth. Skipping, her hair blowing in the wind. It's just a really kind of beautiful, it's a really nice life. She's a child and she's enjoying her childhood. Then the girl, so she showed me that, and then she started talking directly to me. This is kind of exciting because now she's trusting me, I think. I mean, I would say she's trusting me. She's looking straight at me and she's telling me the following. She said this. She started talking directly to me. She said, she found a portal. I found a portal and fell in. She showed me that she was walking and skipping happily, and there was an opening in the ground that she fell into. She showed me exactly what happened. She didn't see it until she fell into it. She didn't see it, but she's just skipping along and she fell in. So I asked, can you get out? I asked her, can you get out? And she said, I have figured it out. Yes, but I don't want to be cramped in human form. But that's what she says. I don't want to be cramped in human. So I investigate the cosmos for other portals so I can show my mother where they are. She loves her mother. I know I must return. I'm going to continue what she said. I know I must return. I'm just not ready. I will return soon. Then I asked her, where are the portals? Can they be reached from the Earth's surface? She said, they are not perceptible right now by the people on Earth. Yes, they can be reached from the surface of the Earth. One is on land, one is on water. You can't just walk to it. It needs to be intentional. It is not in a populous area. And then she said, I will show my mother so she and her people can navigate it with benevolence and love. Okay. I do want to say I did ask her to show me where the two locations that she is referring to, where those two locations are. And I'm not going to share that yet. And it's because she said, I will show my mother so she and her people can navigate it with benevolence and love. I will leave that up to them to pursue. I mean, I may reveal it at some particular time, but I think that is a decision that I can't make right now, personally. Okay. And then I asked, is there anything that you see? Okay, so then she paused. She stops when I'm talking with other, when I'm channeling, they will talk and then they'll stop, so I know they're finished. And then I said, is there anything that you see that you can tell us about to help people, humanity? That's what I asked. And I received this message response. She said, I am going, oh, wait. Okay, so sorry. I'm looking at the clock right now. I'm interrupting myself, but I did receive a message response. This video is kind of long right now. I don't like to put out really long videos. I like to get the information out, but not be long-winded. I'm going to end this video and continue on another. It'll be the third video, so we can focus on that question. The question is there anything that you see that you can tell us about? I do shorter videos because I think it's important to listen to what is being transmitted to us. I don't like it to get real convoluted with a bunch of information. This is already a bunch of information in my estimation. As a reminder, I have received, as a reminder, based on this second and now the third to come video, I received an email from a trusted subscriber. I have received some additional information, I think, because I haven't read it yet, who asked the original question. But I haven't read it yet. I'll finish this transmission. I want to finish this transmission. This is the information I received without knowing much except the girl's name and her age. I'll finish the transmission series, and then I'll go back and I'll read what he has given me additional to what I know, the little bit I know, additional to this information I've received. And I will do the third video, and I'll be posting it soon based on the question, is there anything that you see that you can tell us about to help people or humanity? So I'm going to end this video. Please stay tuned.